Welcome back to Recanto Da Alvorada. I keep starting these episodes down at the shop. Oh boy, what an adventure this has been. So, to be honest with you, I almost turned off the realistic or the REA wheels mod. I did a little testing. We had some trouble with the semi-truck and it just did not do well with that mod, but turned it off and it worked perfectly. So I almost turned it off, but I am bound and determined to finish this series with these two mods installed and active. So we're going to make a change today, quite a big change, and hopefully we have enough cash to do it. If not, I think we'll just dip into the bank, take out a little bit more loan. So if you watched the last episode, you will know that this trailer just did not quite reach to the top of the semi-trailer we have, and it couldn't get close enough because of the duals, so we're going to sell it. And I know we just bought the thing. We're going to sell it. We're going to sell this weight because I actually have another weight at the shop. I didn't realize I had bought two weights during this playthrough, so we're going to sell that weight. We don't need it. And the old Valtra, its time has come to go bye-bye. So we have $283,000. I have sold some of the sugar cane that we've been harvesting. There's something in the used vehicle section I think is going to be a huge upgrade for me. So what is it? It's a Fendt 1000 Vario. Yes, it is overkill for what we need, but I think that with the REA wheels mod, the slip mod or the damage by slip mod that we have, I think having this extra horsepower and some duals is going to make a big difference. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to max this thing out in horsepower. So it's going to add, ooh, we can't do that. We can't max it. You know what? I'm tired of struggling. I'm tired of struggling, folks, on this playthrough. So let's go ahead and take out a little bit more loan. Let's just go on up to 800,000. Ooh. All right. We're going to max out the engine. Let's see what kind of tires we want to use. Let's try the BKTs. I'm going to go with twins on this. Try to reduce our slip issues. So that's going to be $292,000, but that is a huge, huge upgrade for the farm. Nothing else in there. And we're going to get another trailer. Now, believe it or not, we're going in circles here. Actually need to go to sugarcane technology. Now, if you remember, we did have this trailer before, and it was all right, but we went a different route. We was having issues with the course play and auto drive not working. Never could get it to work, so we ended up in the midst of trying to figure that out, sold the trailer, went with something different. Here we go around the world with all these trailer tries. And we're back to getting another one. Now, since we have the horsepower, let's get this big one. 48,000 liters. That's $54,000. But that will actually empty out the auger wagon completely. So that, I think, will work out. So I don't think tires and wheels matter too much. But, you know, I want to go with the taller ones. Ooh, there's some fat ones in there. I want to go with the tallest tire possible, just to keep it where this thing is raised up as tall as possible. Let's see. I don't know really which one to get. Maybe those big old BKTs like that. That'll be good. We don't need a water reservoir, I don't think. Don't know what all of this is. None of that. None of that. We will just go. Let's add some lights. How about that? And we'll just go with the color as is. Everything's good. I am good with that. We're going to buy it. $55,000. So we have spent quite a bit of money right out of the gate on this episode. So let's go put this stuff to work. Now, I know the Fent is maybe not a region specific, and unfortunately, I'm just having trouble at this point finding anything bigger. Now, I'm sure they use John Deere, New Holland's case and stuff down in South America, just like they do here in North America. The Valtras that we have seen so far, hadn't really found one that is very much bigger than what we had. So I saw this in the shop, and I thought to myself, that would be a game changer, really. It was a little bit expensive, but I think that long term this is going to pay off. We can now pull bigger trailers and shouldn't have any issue with, well, or very minimal issue with slip with this tractor. With the duals, the weight of it, plenty of horsepower, I think that this is going to be a winning combination. So, whoa, there's a sign. So we'll get down here to the field. So I have already harvested, well, finished harvesting the field we were working on the last episode. That was the one on the hill behind our shed and silo. So that one is done. Did end up almost got the truck like a dummy pulled out into the field trying to unload the chopper, and ended up getting the truck nearly stuck. So that was a fiasco. Tore up the field, but got it out. And from that point on, realized you can't drive the truck in the field. So yeah, if you see up there on the hill, holy cow, that got messed up. It sure did. So, but you see the field's harvested. We do have some sugar cane in the silo, actually. I ended up putting some in the silo just for logistics, because we were having trouble getting everything to where we needed it to be. The truck is right over there. And so we have done a little bit here on this field, around one of the other fields, just kind of the, after plowing some of this up, I have made the road fairly narrow. And so we are going to try to get around without damaging any of the crops. So I ended up going around the edges along this main road here and opening it up just a bit so we could get around. So our first attempt here at unloading, and let's just see what happens. Hopefully it works out. I think it should. Bingo. Nice thing about this particular trailer, unlike that last one we had, it does elevate the hopper quite a bit higher than the top of the trailer. So it gets on up there before it turns, and it works out splendidly. So that was fantastic. We were able to do that. We drove all the way around here with a full load. No damage to the field, so that is terrific. Finally something's going our way. So let's go ahead and, so I've been doing everything manually up to this point. I just have not been able to get things going without manual intervention. So we're now going to try and get this thing set up here on this field. I need to make a little bit more of a buffer over here on this side. The drivers don't like the road. They don't want to get too close to the road. Alright, so I got down to the end of the run there and started back on the other side here just to keep the auger on the outside. It's a little bit different than using the combine. Normally we do a clockwise pattern around the field with the combines, but with this, because the auger is on the other side, you have to go counterclockwise to keep it on the outside. So we've got a good buffer. I think we still need one more pass down this side because the worker is going to have a problem. Just doesn't like getting very close to the road, and it doesn't turn very well with the trailer back there. It'd really almost be nice if it was on like some sort of dolly or even had a bit of an extension. It just doesn't turn very sharply with the auger wagon attached to the back of the forage harvester. But another thing you may notice is I did add the enhanced vehicle mod. You may see that. I do have the differentials locked. That seemed to help a bit. I'm not noticing nearly as much spin on the wheels, so that's working out pretty good. And matter of fact, it's actually helping the truck out a bit as well. So I have added that mod in to help me out. And it does seem to be working out. One thing, we still did not get a fuel tank or anything. I'm probably going to have to do that at some point very soon. Just make the curve along there. Try to keep it smooth. I think we can actually probably just get up to the truck here and just empty it out. And we'll keep on moseying around the field. What I'm going to do, well, you know, I'm going to pull up a bit. Can't get too close to the truck with that wide header on the front, but this auger actually shoots out quite a ways. All right, so that is done there. We've got all we can put into it. And I don't know why that bit of sugarcane there did not harvest. There it goes. Huh. That's weird. Last time around, I didn't pick it up for some reason. Alright, so I'm going to actually, let's see, we're going to set a worker up. We're going to just do right there. We're going to set him going. Alright, so we're going to hop over here. So our truck, we're going to go ahead and sell now. The best price, it's actually, we're on the downside of the best price of the year, so we're starting to fall, but the best price is actually not even here at the plant, but I'm going to sell it here just because it's close. So we're going to set up a little pattern here for the truck. Let's see, which one do we use? Let's see. I think we're going to use this one here. So we are going to pick up at Land 14. And we're going to sell at the processing facility, and I don't know if you have to click that or not, but anyhow, we'll let the truck go. He should sell, and we're ready to empty out this one, but we're going to run around over here and get what we can get out of the auger wagon. So yeah, I kind of went back and forth after the last episode. I actually recorded it a little while back and got to thinking about how I wanted to progress, and I just didn't know. I kind of looked at some different equipment and just didn't really have a game plan. This whole traction issue and stuff that I'm having has really thrown me for a loop. So I just didn't know what to do. So stumbled across the vent there in the used vehicle section and thought that may be an interesting change to the playthrough here. So I don't know if it was the road that caused what just happened, or if it was just the fact that this thing doesn't turn very well. But we're going to get it swung around here, and we'll head it back down the other way and see what happens. And the only problem is it's probably going to, it may fill up before we get done. And let's just check on our truck, because I have no idea why we're not getting anything sold yet. Alright, he should be there. He's not selling. Let's go check on the troll, man. That's why. Didn't pull up enough. So let's do a little bit of adjustment here to the triggers. I'm going to drag this one on forward a bit. Alright, let's see what happens now. There we go. Alright, so he's making that sell. Now, we're not getting a ton off of each truckload. Think about 14,000 if I remember correctly, 12 or 14,000. We can sit here and wait and see what happens. Yeah, so 13,000 just about. But we're making a whole lot of loads. So that's the interesting part of it, is you don't make a lot per load, but you have a lot of loads. And it actually appears that our harvester is full again. So, oh boy. Yeah, this is part of it. We just have so much material to move, which is why I went with this bigger trailer. Alright, let's wait for our truck to get back down here. So, as you can see, we have this field that we're working on. We have the field just over there toward the plant. We have this large field over here, and then the two fields back that way on the side of the plant. The field we have back over here, as you can see, and as I mentioned before, is done. So we still have a whole lot to do. Alright, looks like the truck is stopping there, so we're going to pull over here and get it unloaded. Let's just wait for it to stop. It should be pretty close. There we go. And this trailer is wide too, so we can get pretty close to the trailer, or the semi-trailer. Let's just see if we get everything to dump out properly. Yep, we got it. So we get this unloaded and quickly get back around to the auger wagon. Let's see, I don't think I can make that turn there, so let's just swing around this way. So I think I'm on to something here, maybe. The only problem we have now is with the harvester and the auger wagon. It just doesn't quite want to turn around like it should at the end of the rows. Possibly using course play may help. It may allow us to maybe skip a row, get a little bit wider turning radius there at the end, and it might work out a little better. Alright, let's leave that there. We're going to run up here to the harvester, jump in and get ready to re-engage the helper. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's let that continue on there. Hopefully it turns around at the end of that end of that row. So it's crazy, you know, we spent a lot of time on the last episode kind of getting set up for the harvest, buying the truck and whatnot. And on this particular episode, we've spent a lot of time getting set up with another tractor and trailer. And as I mentioned before, we've all seen the harvesting, we've all seen the planting and everything. So, you know, I'm showing some of that, but like I said, I am at this point trying to just show the process. And of course, we want to bring in, for sure, if we purchase or sell any equipment. So that's really what we're trying to do. And as you can see back there, that harvester is having some problems turning around at the end of the rows. Alright, so we have quite a bit still in the trailer here. So when that truck pulls out of the way, what is it going to do? Oh, it's trying to make a U-turn. Uh-oh, no, it got in the field, it's going to get stuck. Oh, no. I'm going to have to... Oh, my goodness, I'm going to have to fix this. Of course, because he is just doing nothing but digging. Stop. Oh boy, let's see if we can get this out of here. If I can just get at, nope. Can I just push it out? Oh man. Well, you know, I I ended the last episode with the truck stuck. I'm not doing that again. Oh my goodness. Well. This truck does not like the wheel slip mod. It sure does not. Yep. That stinks. That really does. So, people, oh my goodness. Can I make this any harder for myself? Of course, that was not my fault. That was the auto drive fella trying to make a U-turn and run off in the field like a bozo. Alright, let's get this going again and see if it will make the turn at the end of the row. I don't know why. It has worked before, but it is not working right now. Alright, so I'm gonna have to do something with this truck here. We're gonna have to nudge it out, I believe. Oh man, this is not good. Not good at all. Alright, so if you don't like nudging, don't look. We're gonna have to nudge it. Let's see if we can get it pushed out enough and we can get some traction. And of course we spun there with the tractor. Alright, let's see what happens here. Well. Well, that's terrible. That is terrible. Oh, I do want to disable that mod. I really do. But I don't. You know, I just want to. I want to hang in there and struggle through it. I mean, that is just kind of what I've set up for myself. I tell you, if this truck had 4-wheel drive, or well, I guess 6-wheel drive, if the front wheels. I wonder if maybe, you know, one of those man aggro trucks or something may work a little better. Because this isn't working very good. If I can ever get off this field, and I've tore the field up, you see there. Try not to gun it, but It's very hard. I'm barely, like right there, I'm barely touching the gas, but it's still spinning. Well, we're almost out here. Almost out. Finally. Woo. Okay. Let's see if we get hooked back up to the trailer. Had to come in from the side here. Hopefully it'll hook up. Oh, it may not. It doesn't like that. Well, that just absolutely stinks. So we're going to nudge the trailer. I'm sorry, folks. This is not what I planned on doing here. I thought the helper would work out, and it just totally messed us up. Alright, let's see if we can get hooked up here. Please. Yep, there we go. Alright, we are set up now. So I do need to fix the auto drive core, so we're going to leave that there. And we're going to hop back over here to the harvester, which again has had some issues turning around. So I don't know what I'm going to do there. I may have to end up finishing up this field manually. Or you know what? Last time I did this, I was working from this end down. So let's try something here. Let's try something. Can't make the turn. Alright, let's set this off on a helper, and we're just going to actually go right down the field and see what happens here. Hopefully that'll work out, and as it works along these edges, it's a shorter turn. It can turn around and then have a shorter field, or part of the field where it's going to, so maybe it will work out. Now the problem is going to be getting this thing unloaded here in the middle of the road. I didn't plan this out very well, so I'm going to have to figure that out. We've got to figure out the truck situation. Let's go ahead and jump back over here. We'll get this course set up and get everything operating like a well-oiled machine, hopefully. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure and click that thumbs up button. If you're new to my channel or just have not done so already, I'd appreciate it if you would subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, for all the continued support. We'll see you back here very soon.